What is going on, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday night, and we're excited. We're pumped up. We're hawking up. We're slashing prices like the turtles are slashing shellhead. Well, ninjas, whatever
Yeah.
hand ninjas, not hand ninjas. Ninjas. They
Foot
slashing
ninjas,
shredded.
yeah.
Foot soldiers. I couldn't remember for some reason, but we're slashing foot soldiers like turtles because it's been an all-out week, and it's been an awesome week. Hope y'all's was a great week as well. Welcome to another Friday Night of the Infinity Equation. Once again, I am here with my favorite co-host, the host with the most, I should say, Mr.
Yeah.
Alex Sanchez.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? It was a semi-busy week within the toy world, so
Yeah.
we have some stuff to get to. But we have a guest here, Dante,
Yes,
Mister.
we have for the.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
Go ahead. So
Oh,
if you want to just go ahead, Alex. You do it.
This is Tanner, one the co-host on Dan Who's channel. Tanner, aka Superturk, Super Ninja Turtles fan, Marvel Legends fan. Uh, what else? What else do you collect, Tanner? Tell us a little bit.
so the only other thing I collect are Power Rangers Lightning Collection.
There you
So
go,
I've got a
Power
whole bunch of the old Megazords from the 90s as well. So yeah, those are my main three collecting stuff. I am also into that new Pokemon Select line as well.
Oh, is that like the Pokemon Ultimates kind of line?
Yeah. It's the one with Charizard, Rayquaza, Articuno, and Greninja in the first wave. So only one wave so far. It does look good. That
Yeah.
Charizard was sold to me, literally sold to me by Brandon on the Dan Who live stream.
Uh-huh.
Um, but yeah, I rather enjoy them, so to say.
Well,
So Tan, I'm sorry, real quick. So Tan, to make you feel like you're at home. Pow! Welcome to Yahoo. This is
oh, God.
Yahoo here.
Is he watching? Or is he's probably in bed.
He's probably in bed with his headphones on. He's like, actually, this is what Dan's doing. He's in bed next to the missus with the headphones in,
Mm,
as he
Yes.
always is.
mm, mm. Well, thanks again for joining us, Tanner.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for staying up late
Pleasure's
with
all
us.
mine. Yeah, pleasure's all mine. It is a late one without alcohol involved. Normally, late nights are nights out, alcohol involved. Pleasure joining you guys. Thanks again for the invite.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
let's talk some toys, so to say.
Yes.
Yep.
Legends and Liquors is almost 2 weeks away, sir. So you'll get your liquor. But again, thank you for joining us. As Alex said, and I appreciate it, y'all. It's great to have you on. So we're going. So I got a funny story. So I did a video with a friend, and it popped up on my YouTube like today for some odd reason. I did this. This is from September 16th of 2020. This is how old that video is. But I'm going to show you. It's funny. If you get the reference, you're great. If you don't feel bad. It's like a stupid inside joke we talked about, and he's a good friend of mine. I think I've worked with him since I worked at GameStop, and that's since the early 2000s. So I've known him since then. And yes, I'm dating myself at the same time. So yes, he was he was assistant store manager at the store I was, and then he moved to a different store, and he became store manager of his GameStop. But anyway, stupid little commercial video. We all talked about Xbox when we got together and played. So I'm going to present it here to you. It's the dumbest thing, but you know what? Just bear with me. It's just stupid.
Let's do it.
And it won't let me screen share it with. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You can't
All
share
right.
it.
So no, it will not let me share it. That's
Uh,
garbage.
Oh,
maybe it's for the better.
That is garbage. I am sorry.
after all
Probably,
that hype,
but
I was
check it
really
out.
looking for it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Maybe you should try
I'll
posting
do
it
this.
on the YouTube channel afterwards, or
I
maybe
will
not.
try that.
I don't think so.
Oh, dang. Oh my goodness. There's no share button. Why no share button? All right, whatever. Oh, there it is. All right. So what I'll do is I'll copy it. I'll put it in here in the chat. So if you want to watch it, you can watch it. It's like I said, it's just stupid funny. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. But
Hmm.
okay, so and some quick news for the week. I did so for those who did watch Obi-Wan. It was a okay episode for me. But there was a rumor of a season two, and I'm trying to figure out how do you do a rumor of a season two because season two would be nothing but sand, just sand,
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
living out his hermit days. Um,
Oh,
I don't know how true
do
it
you think
is.
of the other adventures that he'll go on after this
What
one?
other adventures do this man can barely hit?
I don't know. Maybe he falls in love with the spy, the rebel spy who's pretending to be a I don't know. Maybe they got some kind of chemistry going. I don't know. I don't know. It's rough, it's coarse.
Yeah, I don't
You
see
know.
that happening, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm in the corner of Dante on this one. I think it'll basically be him sitting in a corner like it did on episode one, just watching over Luke until the time comes. I don't see anything else. Unless Leia gets into trouble again,
That
Exactly.
yeah.
I don't see much happening.
I did not enjoy this episode really at all. I kind of feel like it jumped a shark. The series did. I
Really?
was way in on the first two episodes, first three. Right, this is number four.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just like they have to go rescue little cute little girl. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, she's not a bad child actress either. I mean, but I mean, it's like they have to go rescue her once again. I don't know. There were a lot of cliche things for me in this episode, which just kind of had me rolling my eyes at times. But I'm not gonna be down on the series in its entirety just yet. Let's see what they do with the next one. But I'm pretty tired of Reba, man. It's just like when Darth Vader had her in that chokehold, I was hoping he would just like be done with her because it's just becoming too much. Like her running around, you know, running around after this kid who,
Got you, Kenobi.
and it's just like she has this obsession with Kenobi, which is just so over the top that I think it's kind of detracting from the series, from the storyline.
Mm.
And then you have Obi-Wan, which I'm willing to put up with for a little bit, for a few episodes, but after a while, it's just like, man, you got to get in the mindset of kicking some ass. So you're a Jedi.
Exactly.
So get back to that if you can for a little bit. But I did like the first two episodes. I think I said it before that I love origin kind of stories, even though this really wasn't an origin story. You're kind of catching up with what he was doing since Revenge of the Sith. So first two episodes, me likes. Third one was kind of filler. Fourth one, I did not really like at all. I could skip. So, anyways, that's my
Well,
sentence.
well, excuse me. For a real quick move, I apologize. I'm remiss without saying hello to everybody in the chat. How you all doing? Glad you all are here.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all here. Even if you're new, you're old. I still appreciate y'all. And if you can hit that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It'll make me feel even a little bit more happy inside there. Yeah. We're going to paint a little happy little subscribe button tree right there. And just going to tap on it right
You
there.
should.
Go click on it.
Um, I'm kind
And
of
also that thumbs up.
Thank you. That's
too.
thumbs it up.
I'm kind of down with Dom's comment, Dom Chiato. He said he's enjoying the show, but he doesn't like how Obi-Wan and Leia have so much interaction. That's one thing that I'm like thinking in the back of my head is like, is she gonna like bump her head, she being Leia, and like totally forget that they had like this huge interaction come episode 4 when she kind of mentions like I don't know if they're stretching out the fact that she only referenced him in episode 4 when she said, you worked for my dad during the Clone Wars, but the way I took that, the way I think most Star Wars fans always took that, is that they really had minimal, probably to no interaction with each other.
Right.
So I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know. What do you think, Tanner?
I mean, with that, I'm coming from a slightly different perspective on that because from episode 4, I do need to rewatch it again just to clarify. But I think when she's putting a message, doing a message, and sending R2 off, it sounds like she's referring to an old friend, so to say. So it sounds like maybe, yeah, she would remember this adventure they've had, albeit not have to reference it too much. But it sounds like she's on more familiar terms with Obi-Wan than not, so to say.
Okay, well maybe that's just me and the way I took it as a kid. But okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how many.
I mean,
If you guys in the all the Goon Squad in the chat, let me know what you guys thought. Which way did you guys take it?
Oh wow. Well, we got a lot here. Let me just go through these real quick. Greg says, "Happy Friday to another episode of Dan Who Reviews." That's right, because I put the D in Dan.
but
There you go. Thank you. Greg Fitz says this is a special edition of Turtles and Tea. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no tea and no biscuits.
this
Moonlight
moment
says,
in time that may put me to sleep.
Moonlight says probably older Obi-Wan. Ekwan says, do you guys hear Reva is getting her own show? Wow, no,
I did not hear about that until I read your comment.
Yeah,
I did read that earlier today on, it was Twitter, I think. It was alluded to. Whether or not it's the thing is another question. But yeah, I did hear that. And I'm with you guys with her obsession towards Obi-Wan. I don't know if it's building to something. Maybe she wants to rise to the top to become Vader's apprentice or something like that. Just be the next in line big bad, or because it seems like she's got a bit of a chip on her shoulder.
See,
no, tell your theory, our theory, really, Dante.
Well, see, the thing is, you're digging deeper than you have to. This is Star Wars. Remember, we're kind of writing it like, okay. It's not Mandalorian where it's got some, little bit of backstory to it. Now, this is like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Guarantee 9 times out of 10. I'm not gonna guarantee. I ain't gonna put my Vince McMahon card out, but 9 times out of 10, she's like, why didn't you stop that from happening at the Jedi Temple? From them killing all of us, killing everybody, all the Jedis, and we had to run for our life. And she's gonna go into, how long it was being alone out there, a Jedi, not having nobody there to help me, no path, no guidance, no nothing. And here was my only option after this.
So do you remember at
Guaranteed.
the beginning of the first episode, Tanner, with the kids in the Jedi Temple getting?
Yeah, the ones that sort of survived, maybe. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah,
we're guessing, but even
I see where you're coming from. That is really interesting. That is actually quite cool. Especially if it pays off the entire show, that'd be really, really interesting.
That's the only reason why she has obsession.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that kind of made me go is Vader when he's got her in the choke grip. Have we ever seen Anakin as Vader that rage filled? Because he was just about to fly off the handle. Normally he's kind of like cool, calm, collected, doing whatever. He's in control. This seems like he's flying off the handle. It seems very unusual for Vader characterization for me.
Yeah, it's definitely the angriest he's been on film or whatever.
Hold on, he hasn't. No, he was angry. Remember at the end of Return of the Sith when he got down on his knees and found out he was RoboCop.
Oh God.
No. He's like, if you ever seen Good Times, he's like Florida when James died. Broke the damn.
I remember that.
For those who do remember Good Times. Hey, wait, real quick. A Tizzle said, hey, we got a first time watcher. Bruno, the new family pet of Disemboweled A Tizzle. Bruno, the little chihuahua, looks so awesome. If you haven't seen Bruno, oh my goodness, Bruno's super cute.
No. Bruno is whose pet?
It's A Tizzle's and Disembowled's newest child.
Oh.
Bruno. Yes. Bruno is such a cute little chihuahua. Oh my goodness. The cuteness is overbound with him. Dom says, I actually enjoy watching the show, but I don't like Obi-Wan and Leia having so much interaction. Episode 4, she had to explain to Obi-Wan that he knew her father. Let's see. Shrine says, so much wasted opportunity in the 4th episode. Robert Diaz says, Obi-Wan can't bend over. Can't bend over Kenobi is terrible. Oh my goodness. Pokey87 says, Obi-Wan has his flaws for sure, but I don't absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
Moon asks, are we going to talk about Miss Marvel? Yes, we will talk about Miss Marvel as well. Greg says, Alex Dom, is the thing I have made similar interactions with people who knew me and my family after a number of years, especially after you have grown up.
I don't get it.
Huh?
I don't understand what he meant by that.
I'm not sure.
No.
I have made similar interactions with people who knew me and my family after a number of years apart, especially after you grown up. I'm not sure.
Okay, I get it. It means
Got
like,
it. Yeah.
Right.
Robert Diaz says, my first thoughts were Kenobi was going to be picking off Inquisitors. However, Kathleen Kennedy wants Kenobi to be incompetent as possible. Well, you gotta kind of think about it. He did cut himself off with Force. Like he had to cut down his best friend. He did lose his master for a while, and then he saw everybody just getting lit up in the Jedi Temple. I mean,
he wasn't in the Jedi Temple in Episode 3, was he?
No, I'm sorry. No, I take that back. So he probably got the news. Probably wasn't there like
the last time he was in the Jedi Temple was when he went to go check the records, I believe, for to see who ordered the clones to be made, and then the librarian was like, there aren't any records of anyone ordering clones, so we don't have it. It doesn't exist. Or maybe was it when he saw the hologram of Anakin turning to the dark side?
Oh, cutting down thing, yeah.
It could be
bowing in front of Sidious, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen.
No, because he remember he didn't know that he was still alive after he cut him down.
Yeah.
So when he wouldn't have seen him bowing to Darth Sidious. I think the only way he knew, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, was Yoda. Was Yoda at one point telling him to go hide?
Yeah, and he was like, "No, I can't watch anymore." Something like that.
Yeah,
we saw Anakin like kneeling down to Sidious.
Yeah. I mean,
killing somebody, kids or.
That's all. Yeah, so I was going to say, I'm currently playing through Lego Star Wars, so it's a case of it's refreshing that story in my mind. So it's a case of I can remember it more, but it's now the Lego version is kind of imprinted. The more comedic version is imprinted in my head with regards to Kenobi finding out and then going off to battle. Anakin on what was that planet's name? The Fire Planet.
Mustafar?
I can't remember its name. Mustafar. Yeah.
How is that game, by the way? Should be fun, right?
I mean, it's your traditional Lego game. It's a lot of fun, very comedic. You just go around destroying things. There's no real stakes in it, and it just adds like a little refresher to the movie itself. So I've done the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and I started episode 7, so to say.
Nice. Greg says it is before he goes to Mustafar hiding in Padme's ship.
And then Greg with the info says Kenobi went to the temple at the end of Sith and rewired the summons to the temple to send everyone away. That's all the remaining Jedi.
Yep. Okay. There you go. Don says Obi-Wan was terrified of Darth Vader in the show. In episode 4, he's like, kill me and see what happens.
Yeah. Don, man. Me and you.
Yeah.
Thinking alike.
This episode was like, it was like you said, Alex, it was like trope after trope after trope. And I was like, oh, like, hey, I need a diversion. Okay, I'm just gonna go here and say, hey, I was wondering how long it's gonna take them to say, hey, I think I found them on this planet, and somebody's gonna say, okay, yeah, we'll go there, or yeah, I'm gonna call BS on what you're saying.
Yeah. The part that was really cheese for me was when they were kind of pinned. They were surrounded at the very end when they were surrounded,
Yes,
and
you
then
knew
two
what was
snow
going to happen.
speeders just pop out of nowhere, and I'm just like, man.
I didn't know snow speeders could fly like that. From what I was seeing, they were low ground like vehicles. Because remember, we seen them in Empire Strikes Back. That was the only time we seen them in Empire Strikes Back, was they were low ground vehicles with
Huh?
tow cables.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
And then another part was like him hiding from those two stormtroopers. I'm like,
Yeah,
really, really, we got vets you can just hide in.
yeah.
Yeah, Kenobi, you're pushing it. Did they really push it with him trying to use the force to hold back
Oh,
all the water?
Omar V, right on with his. He said when they were hiding little Leia, when he was hiding her under the coat, I was like,
Yes!
no, please,
Yeah.
how did you do this?
I was like, who? Like,
I
nobody
mean,
sees these extra 2 feet he got on his big bulging coat.
yeah.
Nobody says, hey, wait a minute. I know the alarm's going off, but why does that man got 2 extra little feet? Is he special? Is he like some kind of new mutation we got going on here?
No, there was like 20 people walking by them during the
Right.
whole shot, and like not until the very end. It's so funny.
The worst. And you're supposed to be security, and you let this roll through? Like, dude, you should be fired. Everybody should be fired. You know what? Everybody's got to go. Stormtroopers and all. The droids can stay because they didn't do nothing wrong. But everybody's got to go. Y'all are fired. Forget about your pension plans. Forget about your health insurance. You're done. Get out of here. We're bringing in ships to bring in new recruits because y'all stink. Y'all got 2 eyes. I understand you can't probably see a whole lot in those helmets, but you see a dude with 2 extra little feet and a bulge on the side of his coat. You're telling me he's not smuggling another human there? Come on now. Fired. Everybody's fired. Vader should have fired everybody up in there. He should have just killed the Inquisitors and fired everybody. Like, yo, you know what? Y'all are useless to me. I don't even know why we built this place. Shut it down. Just shut it down. Shut it down, folks. That's it. Choke out everybody else except for the crew that came here with you. Choke out everybody else. Like, just go in there like he did on Rogue One. Just choking people out and just slicing them down. Like, yo, I'm done. I'm done with this nonsense. And he keeps giving everybody extra time. Like, he gave Reva extra time. She's like, hey, he's like, all right, let me hear what you guys say.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
placed a little tracker on them so I know where they're at. Okay. You can stay alive for a hot second.
Well, yeah. Well, what did she say? She put a tracker on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why wouldn't you just?
No, she said she put a tracker on them so she knows everywhere to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when? After the fact? After she had caught him already?
I think. Well, I mean the video at the end of the episode certainly alluded the tracker to be Lola, and we saw her literally grab and walk out the room with Lola, so it only makes sense she probably did it then.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And then here's Brandon. He dinosauring it up. Brandon, what are you doing, Brandon? He's getting dinosaurs. This man. And we got a super chat from Robert Diaz. Thank you very much. This episode proves the Empire offers no vision insurance. If they do have it, it sure as hell doesn't cover at least. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm just beyond belief. I understand. So, who said? Classic said, in the Star Wars universe, there's an abundance of different aliens. I'm sure some might have 2 extra feet. Not the humans. Not the humans. You gotta be kidding me. There's no aliens on that little watery base. They have no aliens. It's all humans. And you're like there's 2 extra feet, dude. Like, nah. You're not an Inquisitor, my friend. Yo, like, they should have been like in New York people. Like, yo, B, why you got 2 extra little feet, son? Let me see let's see what's going on. You know, Alex, they should be like, yo, B, what's up with that? Somebody question. Like they question. Okay, so like in Mandalorian, they question Bill Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he came in there? They questioned the nonsense out of him.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not even.
Now, I'm going to go down a bit of a comedic route here because he was wearing a trench coat. Maybe they didn't want to him. Maybe they thought he was like some sort of flasher. They didn't want to like interrupt him, going, "Hey, what's under your coat?" In case he goes like, "Way," kind of thing. They're like, "No, I don't want any of that shit.
Maybe
Carry on walking."
2 sets
Nah.
of genitalia.
Nah, they should have been up on that dude. Like, hey, yo, B, what's up with the extra feet? Why's your coat like that? You one side of your coat's bulge and one side of your coat's fine. What's up, son?
Yeah.
And like, and you had these dudes surrounded. You're sitting there talking. Time for talk is done. Just start blasting. This is what happens. See, this is why if I was a villain, I had my own little branch. This is why I want to be so bad, because I'll be like, I ain't got time for all that talking. I know I'm superior to everybody in this room. You all got blasters. Guess what? I got the Sith dark side on me. Everybody's gonna be flying up in the air. Electricity, everything. Everybody's gonna have it. Everybody's gonna get it. So I think you put your blasters away and just go sit down. Real quick, boy Ewan, Mr. Content Creator himself. What's going on, Ewan? How you doing? Pokey said, saw JP Dominion today. I thought it was overall pretty good. I'll be trying to go see that this weekend with the fam. 796 Studios, what's going on? Hope everything's going well with you, sir. Brandon says, I'll be seeing you in July, bro. Yes! Can't wait till you have come back. I'll be here in July, hanging out with Brandon, Mr. Hero Collections, who's almost as tall as me. I think he's a little bit taller than me. You know, honestly, I think he's taller than me. Let's see. F1 said my local Walmart has better security than Empire bases. Robert Diaz says Stevie Wonder could have seen lay under Obi-Wan's coat. You know, I don't know what you're talking about. Skip my comment. Doesn't my management mean nothing to you? Yes, your management does mean everything to me, sir. Hey, Greg says July. Dante, bring out your clones. Set up a display. Welcome parade. I don't have any clone troopers, which is funny. I don't have any clone troopers. Brandon says I think the Empire hates aliens, right? They believe in human supremacy. I'm sure. Omar says real talk. Bones PhD, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Just wanted to stop in and say hi because I gotta be paying attention to the Celtics game and gonna have to catch the replay. Celtics, man, look, Celtics ain't got nothing to do with this. Celtics going hope the Celtics win because I don't like the I don't like the Warriors. Yeah, I don't like the Warriors.
What?
Yeah. And then Dom says, not to mention that they stopped the woman who actually dressed like she belonged there. Exactly.
I mean, she got more question going in than coming out. Going out, she was like, they're like, nah, she can go. Going in, they were like giving her the Spanish Inquisition. Who are you? What are you doing here? This isn't your planet. What's this?
She had to kill
Where's all that? Where's all that? Just as they're leaving. Just
yep. And then here, and they come out. Like literally, it was like the. Oh, he's whistling and walking. He's okay. He's not doing anything. That's literally what happened.
Alarms blaring and everything. Surely they should be on high alert.
Yes. You know what? 796 has it right. She should have hopped on his back or shoulders. So like you had a hunchback. Make it more believable.
Yeah.
Cost says, coming from the biggest Star Wars fan in the world, can you provide a list of all alien races in Star Wars? I'll see myself. Oh man.
Brandon said he's gonna catch the replay.
Yes. Yeah, I did say. Yeah. Have a good night. Sorry. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Phone Foomers. Welcome. Oh, Brian Paycheck's here. Shh. No, what's going on, Brian? Near said, I thought you might have been exaggerating that scene. Didn't see episode 4 yet, but just Googled it, and my gosh, that's beyond ridiculous.
Oh yeah. There's no exaggeration here.
Right. And then Robert, thank you, Robert. That's the other thing. What's worse is Kenobi is the MFer in the room with a beard. Nobody else has beards.
For real?
No. Everybody's either a stormtrooper or one part of the Empire.
Huh.
And nobody else wearing a coat like that. Nobody else was wearing a coat. They wearing cold. Even though they should be cold, like living off the water, they should a little bit of breeze should be hitting them. You know, like ooh, that's a little chill there. Let me put my coat on. No one else had pants
Crazy.
in that hangar. Yeah, and all officers are clean shaven. That is very true. All the officers are clean shaven.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Mustaches though, right?
Yeah, no mustaches.
No.
And okay, so the other thing that hurt me too is like you're supposed to be like trying to hurry up and save this little girl. You're supposed to be saying Leia. You get mystified about all the Jedi that are still frozen in amber, like they're from Jurassic Park. Like, oh my goodness, that's so and so. I know. Oh, that's so and so. I knew them. We used to go to the Clone Wars to get. No, Kenobi. We ain't got time for this, son. Just looking around, admiring everybody in amber. Yo, you need to go move you behind. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Equine says, also in the episode, that girl was choking out the officer and nobody noticed. Also, Kenobi on the microphone.
Oh my God, the microphone! Like he's like, see, Kenobi's like, "Are you there? Are you there?" It's like, how can the people in the other cubicles next to him not
Exactly.
have heard that?
Yeah. Okay. I had to think about the choking part. Like, oh, when he's like, "Hey, can I see you?" And like, nobody heard this dude get choked out. You see him getting choked out. And everybody's like, "Oh man, these buttons, these boop 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 bloop 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 bloop." Turn this dial 16 times. No. Kenobi has done it again. He's outdone Boba Fett this time. The Book of Boba Fett is looking real good at this point, folks.
Although one thing I will say, you alluded to the little prison section where all the Jedi are in amber. Why not? I mean, you've already established that there's carbonite and people get encased in carbonite, just like.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just do like a whole bunch of like Jedi in the carbonite instead of having them as like a museum, as like you walk in and it's statues everywhere? It's crazy.
Well, I guess I kind of had to foreshadow him, like, look, we put Han that carbonite. I mean, like, we put him in carbonite. I mean, somebody could bring him out and let him free. Nah, let's just keep him on amber ice. Just take some DNA. You know, and that's the other thing, too. You never know. They might have been experimenting with them.
Maybe.
Right.
So that's why they might have been in amber. Like, they're going to be greatest Jurassic Parks. The greatest part of Jurassic Park is looking at the Jedi frozen in amber. Nero says, Kenobi should have rolled last year under the trench coat like Austin Powers. Maybe. I'm done. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
All right,
move
folks.
on, man?
All right.
Because
Yeah, we're going to move on.
I'm like
That was,
talking myself out of watching. Well, I'm gonna watch it anyways. I love Star Wars.
Classical said, Dante, calm down. Obi-Wan is bad right now, but to say it's worse than Book of Boba Fett, that's going too far. Look, the Book of Boba Fett was like Mandalorian season 2.5. I could deal with that.
The last episode was pretty great, though. You didn't think of the big battle with the big Rancor and. Huh?
Yeah, it was kind of.
The last episode was pretty good.
Kenobi looked like a Jedi just learning how to use his lightsaber. Like, oh, notice like Kenobi looks like when you're first starting up a Star Wars game, and you're like, okay, I got a lightsaber. Let me just see if I can swing this thing around. Oh shoot! Like he should have been. Like he really should have been dead in that hallway. In all honesty, when they were shooting him, he should have been dead twice over. Because he's barely making it.
You say that. We know it's fairly well known that in the movies the clone troopers' aims are horrible. Would they have hit him even if they were normal? Just pew, pew.
Yeah,
they would have deliberately missed anyway.
No,
I don't know. These dudes like they were on point. They were like, "Yo, I know my job is, and it's to shoot this dude. I got one job and one job only." All right, moving on to Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, tell me all about it.
So, Alex, I know you haven't seen it yet, but me and Tina have watched it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just gonna be some like kiddie, like okay, this kid's doing this kind of stuff, get superpowers, yay. No, it actually has some deep stuff in it. Like, yo, I like the. I don't want to mess this up, but I like kind of like showing her family life, like how they really like how they are. They're like, hey, you can't. We don't want you going out looking like this. Like these other like women half dressed and half naked and stuff. I'm like, oh wow, this is some real stuff. Like, yo, this is I understand that, but it's such a good. You can almost see this going to be like kind of like a family show, but it still has a good tone to it. Story's going is feels like it's really well thought out, and like the one scene with the text messaging. Remember that Tanner? Like they were texting back and forth,
Yeah.
and it was like using like things and like the city like as they were going through like it really kind of meshed together and it was really nice even when they were talking about like making her costume. You
Yeah.
can see like the graffiti on the wall, like the ideas that are popping that she was talking about like come to life. It's really nice. It's very colorful, but I enjoyed
hmm
it. I enjoyed it more than I thought it was. What do you think, Tanner?
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same. I was half expecting this. I was going into it thinking this show isn't for me. I'm going to watch it because it's MCU anyway, and I've seen everything up to this point. So I started watching it, and it's hitting me a lot more than I expected it will. Possibly it could be due to the fact that I come from a Muslim background as well. Albeit, yes, I'm a man instead of a woman, but it's a case of a lot of the tropes they pulled in there. I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize that. Oh yeah, I recognize that. It just hit home a little bit more, just purely because of some of the tropes in it, and I just found it really, really funny. I will go out on a limb and say the MVP of episode 1 so far is Dad. By far my favorite character in the show.
Abu.
Um, and yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you. As they're texting, the whole little animations in the background, and even at the night where they're using the lights as the emojis and whatnot, that was
Mm.
in. I don't think I've seen many things use that kind of style before. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to what the rest of the episodes bring.
Yeah, I think this one now, like this first episode of the show, has got me more excited than most of the shows that came out this year.
Mm.
And I'm just like, wow, like, and like everybody's saying, like Avenger 78, and Dama Chichiaro says, mine of the Spider Verse. And I think that's the style that they're trying to
Mm.
go for. Like, it's more, you get that more of a pop and color, and you get in that style like of Into the Spider Verse, and it's just and it works. It works for her,
Yeah, there's
and
a
she's
couple
like,
people.
"Was that?
I was just gonna say there's a couple people in the chat that said that it reminds them of Into the Spider Verse and also
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Ryan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan says Scott Pilgrim vibes. Yes, definitely. Like it gives you like a little mesh of Spider Verse and Scott Pilgrim. Uh, it's just, you know what? I hate, as much as I hate to say it, it's very wholesome. It's funny wholesome. Like it's good. Like going to school. Like I know being that like kind of be like kid because I was that kid in school. Like hey, I got picked on too. Like
hmm
for liking Marvel stuff. Like for doing
Really?
making trend. Yeah,
People
I
picked on
had
you for
very few
that?
friends. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Not until high school, like it really didn't kick in, like because when you're that kid who likes Marvel stuff and you only have those two friends that are into trading cards like you are in the comics.
Mm.
That's really about it. It's always
hmm
like that one kid who thinks he can draw better than you, and you're just sitting there drawing like, oh, well, so I can draw that better than you. I'm like, okay, like I don't care, like whatever.
I would have
But they
knocked
pick
him
on you for
upside his
that.
head, man.
What's that?
I would have knocked him upside his head.
See, and then if I couldn't got in a fight now, then definitely would have been in trouble at home. But yeah, it's just like you can relate to a lot of stuff that she's going through as a kid. If you went through that,
hmm
then you know. You're like, yeah, I can see that. Like some of the people you just be like when she went to her locker and there's two people in front of her locker, she's like, excuse me, I'm just trying. They're just like, uh, yeah,
Yeah.
we're in the
They
middle of something. She's just
Jogo, we're in a conversation. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, yeah, you gonna take us somewhere else? Like me now, that's what I was saying. But me as a kid, I'm like, all right, whatever. It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
It sounds you guys are selling me on it though. I might
it,
actually go check this thing out.
definitely, I definitely would. It's it's more. It's not. It's like long, far away from what Moon Knight was.
Mm.
So you can actually sit down and watch it with the family and enjoy it.
Mm.
I may have to go back up and watch it with my wife and have a good time watching it
Mhm.
with her because
Mhm.
it's something that I want to watch again, honestly, to see what I may have missed. But her
Mm.
family is hilarious. I
Mm.
love them. They are
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, that does sound
Yeah.
like something I could sit
Yeah.
down with my wife and watch too. She's not really big into the superhero stuff
Mhm.
shows.
No,
The way,
Mum wasn't.
yeah, the way you guys are describing it makes it seem like it's you don't have to be.
Yeah,
No, yeah, it seems kind of. It's like a kind of like a teen movie kind of thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
but where it focuses more on the family side and
Dynamics and
her with her friends more than the actual. Albeit, yeah, okay, it's just episode one, the stage.
Mm.
But it's a case of it feels more like, yeah, it's dealing more with the personal side of it as opposed to the superhero side of it, which
Mm.
is a nice refreshing change from Marvel with that.
Mhm.
yeah. Real quick, what's going on, Wolfpack? Eventually, I went from PTSD Kenobi to a culturally interesting show.
Mhm.
Strider says it has a little John Hughes vibe. That is true.
Mhm.
We were asked, do you think they're gearing up for all new different Avengers? Probably. They are kind of gearing up to because we see like we have a new Captain America. Bucky's going to probably be back as well. Um, what else? We still got
We got
Spider Man,
we got Riri
Hawkeye.
as Iron Man as well, or well,
Yep.
Ironheart.
Uh, yeah, so I'll probably get set up in Black Panther.
Mm.
Then, depending on who's taking over the Black Panther mantle at that point as well. Um,
I
what
heard they
else?
weren't actually going to have anyone in the Black Panther mantle. I heard they were. It was going to be like everyone else. I didn't think they were going to replace Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther.
I
At
don't
one
know.
point,
I heard Michael B. Jordan was just gonna be the new Black Panther.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because there's so many different rumors that were
Yeah,
out there
so
until
many. It's
mm,
it's interesting though how they're gonna see how they're going to continue on with the franchise,
yeah.
which direction they're taking.
Um, and Moonlight says that's what they're totally going for is all new, all different, young plus young Avengers. Yeah. So I can kind of see them coming back with maybe like Kane bringing in like the young Avengers, like you'll see Iron Lad and maybe Wiccan from a different universe, kind of grown up. That'd be kind of cool to see. Uh, Avenger 78 says, Alex, you appreciate the art aesthetic. Omega Weapon 13 says Miss Marvel's good if you're not. Nah, it's good. It's a good show.
come on
Uh,
now.
Poke87 says, pretty sure I heard Thunderbolts movie was just announced. There was some announcement, kind of rumors, I guess, about Thunderbolts. I'm not sure if it was officially said yes to or not. But yeah. Um, yeah, it's almost. Gray's kind of close there. He says, we have more of the young Avengers than champions. Plus, we have the Falcon and his Avengers. Yeah. Yeah, because we also got Jane Foster, Thor, coming. So
Hmm.
that's yeah, you almost having an all new Avengers. All you need is Miles, but I guess Spider Man would take Miles' place at this point. We still got Armor Wars. Yep, the setup. Moonlight says Thunderbolts will work with Zemo still being a thing. Probably. Yeah, it's a lot to set up. Uh, and I hate to say it, but still fatigued at this point of Marvel. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm still Marvel fatigued at the moment.
Mm,
So
You still
yeah,
managed to, you still managed to keep up with it though, man. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't even really. I haven't. I mean, I've only seen WandaVision, I think, in its entirety, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of shows to keep up with. It is. It's very time consuming.
Mm.
Ryan, don't ruin it for me. I haven't watched The Boys yet. My
Nor
wife's
have
waiting for me
I.
to watch it.
So
Yeah, I haven't watched The
nor have
Boys
I. I'm
yet.
waiting for the season to go up in its entirety. Same with Stranger Things. I'm waiting for the season to go up in its entirety, then I can just kind of binge it, kind of
Let me,
like that.
Tanner. I hope you have a good weekend ahead of you because Stranger Things, like each episode is like an hour and almost like 15 to 20 minutes. It's long. At the first episode, I'm like, I'm still in the first episode of this season. I'm like, this long, long. Oh yes, and thank you, Moonlight. There's supposed to be a Daredevil season 4.
Oh man, I'll come back for
Mm.
that for sure.
Yeah, I'm still trying to finish season 3 right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my favorite superheroes ever, characters ever.
yeah. That I think hands down, Daredevil is one of the best ones that they put out as a Marvel show.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the cam work, the story.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness,
Action.
Yeah,
Kamen Rider's not show
Daredevil
up in
was
the
awful,
boys.
awesome.
Yes, I'm sorry, Tan. I'm looking at Robert Diaz. He's saying, "Come on, Dante. The Kamen Riders show up in the boys." There's no Kamen Riders in there. Come on. Oh, no, Daredevil is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah,
All
they
the
moved.
Marvel shows that were on Netflix have moved over to Disney Plus now. So now
What?
you got all
Whilst
those.
we're on that kind of the Daredevil theme, do you guys reckon whereas we've got Charlie Cox as Daredevil in the MCU, I think they've announced Kirsten Ritter as Jessica Jones. Do you reckon
Yep.
Luke Cage and Iron Fist are getting brought over as well, or not?
They have to recast Iron Fist if they're going to do it. Recast him because he was not a
Really?
good Danny Rand. Yo,
Uh,
Iron Fist was not that great.
yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, do you think they'll even use those characters in any way? Yeah. The way it's happened.
They may. Um, I guess we'll have to see what happens. But if they're gonna do Iron Fist, they're going to like redo, like recast the character, like the main actor, because he was just a bad, bad Iron Fist.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
just
mean those shows were not good. I will agree
yeah.
with you. Um,
The
they were
Defenders.
probably the weakest of the Netflix bunch.
You guys
I
watch
agree with
the
you, Dragon
Defenders?
Eyes. I'm sorry, what's up?
The Defenders. Did you guys watch that?
I did.
Yeah.
You're good.
It was okay. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, like everybody else was fine. Like Luke Cage was fine. Jessica Jones was good. That second season, I think was it her mom that she was looking for that she met up with?
That was season 3.
Season 3. What
That
was
was
season
season
2?
3. No, season 3 was Hellcat. Season 2 was it was Hellcat and Mum. Season
Okay.
2. No, season 2 was Mum. Sorry, you are right. Season 3 was Hellcat.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because season 3 had like that super. No, that was season 2. Might have been with that super soldier serum that he was taking. The guy.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, like that second season with her and her mom was just like not the best. But yeah, I'm fine with like all of them coming back. Like I said, whoever they recast as Danny Rand, I agree with Dragon Eyes. Please let them have some kind of like acting ability and like have some martial arts. Like look like they actually can fight or can hold up. I can't. I can't. Iron Fist was like the worst out of all of them. Was the worst. Um, Former says I'd like to see Luke continue Jessica Jones. Iron Fist. My God, it's so bad. Klaus Cuss says I read all Netflix characters are coming back minus Iron Fist. Why the blue hell is Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones coming back is beyond me. I could barely make it through the first season. Didn't see 2 or 3. I enjoyed her. Like I didn't think she was going to be able to pull off as Jessica Jones because of just some of the shows that I've seen her in, the movies I've seen her in, just like her ability. But she pulled it off very well. Nurses, they got to bring back Colleen Wing, though, along with Misty Knight. Just say Iron Fist didn't come back after the snap. Hey, where's Danny? Hey, Danny! Oh, shoot. I guess he didn't get snapped back.
Or they pull the Doctor Strange and nobody remembers who he is.
Exactly.
Danny? Who's Danny? Who's Danny? Deal with somebody else. Who was Iron Fist? No such thing.
Yep. Dragon Eyes asks that season 1 was a nuke knockoff. Yes. Weren't they going to recast Iron Fist as an Asian character? There was some talk. I think there was more like when that season was going to start, they were kind of saying like he should be an Asian character. But those are the folks who probably didn't read the comics before and see that the guy was a white guy. A guy, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Greg, you're right. Iron Fist is a mantle. So, I mean, now we've seen other characters take up Iron Fist, so it can always move on to a different one. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, I love Jessica Jones season 1 only, and I did think Jessica Jones and Luke Cage had good chemistry. Yeah, the phone form says, I enjoyed the story with Purple Man Addiction. Very nice. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and move on to some figure news. So first, start off with a new line that just popped up. This is my first hearing of it. Some of you all may have heard of it before. The Saurozoic Warriors.
I thought you might have heard of it. I've never heard of it.
I never heard of it either. Until somebody posted today. I was seeing a chat out. Are very different.
Yeah, they have almost kind of a 80s Playmates kind of vibe to them. For me, anyways.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking more like dinosaurs.
Although the Triceratops one looks very much like a Triceraton from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I get that vibe from it.
Yeah.
So to say, the look of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these fight. That's why.
Oh, are they?
I was wondering why. Yeah, they're a boss fight. I see it in the corner now.
Yeah. All right. Well, different line for them.
Yeah.
What scale? What scale? 112.
112.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, any of you guys in on this? You know what, Tanner? I think they might blend in with the NECA cartoon stuff if you wanted to.
No, stop it. Stop being a bad influence. No, I don't think I'm into it, even though they probably would melding well, especially, as I said, the Triceratops one does look like a Triceraton. I've got enough Triceratons. I've got a whole up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think I'll stick with the official NECA stuff. Although, in saying that, I have got a second cartoon dial on its way as well, so more space.
You're gonna need to fill that up.
Of course. Well, it's all packed in on one, so I'm sure I could spread it across two.
You still wouldn't be maximizing your space, though. If you bought these guys.
Okay.
No.
Now.
We'll see. We'll put it in the we'll see pile.
Now, if you want to get some more dinosaurs, we're going to stick with the dinosaur theme here. 5K Toys has got something coming up. These look nice. So it looks like a full-on painted prototype here. Or I shouldn't say prototype. It looks like a full-on painted working, almost done work. Looks like you get some hands, probably some different heads. And when I seen these, I was like, man, these could almost go with Animal Warrior Kingdom.
Warriors of the Animal Kingdom?
Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, Warriors of the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
These could almost work with them.
Yeah. And what about the Four Horsemen stuff too? What do you think?
The Four Horsemen stuff looks good. I seen that Centaur.
No, I'm saying as far as kind of blending in together also with that stuff.
Yeah, they probably go with them with the Mythic Legions. Yeah. These look like they work well with them as well. Like, I'm kind of excited to see what this line holds. Like, I might be interested in this.
Yeah,
Like I
5K
need another
toys.
line. Like I need a whole head.
Yeah. 5K toys. Are we familiar with them?
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
they made a couple of them.
yeah, they made that big crocodile lizard thing, right? That looks like
Yep.
Leatherhead and also Killer
Oh,
Croc.
did that come out?
And also, pardon?
Did that come out though?
Not yet.
No, they've just
I don't
taken
think
the
so. Not
pre-order
yet.
for it. They've just taken the pre-order for it,
Mhm.
and they're also doing those, the turtle,
Yeah,
samurai turtle things.
you sent me a link to this or a pic of this. I remember. Yeah, but my question is, do collectors have any of their products in hand?
I think they
I
do. Like
don't
there's a
know. I
couple
don't think
things
so.
they made. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Yeah, like
figure out what their track record is. You know, if they've actually followed through
they
on
have,
stuff.
cause yeah, I got the
Yeah.
I ordered my whatchamajigger from Zeus.
Oh, that's them. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, they weren't made it, but store they sold it through. They sold
Hmm.
they sold the figure, I should say. But I've got
Oh
stuff
yeah,
from them.
and
I'm still waiting
people
for my Venom.
Mm.
did 5K
I'm
Toys
sorry.
do that turtle van as well, sort of thing? Because that's starting to hit
Yep.
people. I see. Yeah,
Yes.
so
It's
they are receiving some products already.
okay. Yeah, yeah. I've seen reviews for that. That if that's Zen, then I've seen reviews already start to pop
Mm.
up on YouTube about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've got their foot in the community, and so all right. Just curious.
Yeah, and they sell the Dragon Ball Z kits too.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they're legit. I'm still waiting for my Snake Eyes and my
Right. Okay.
whatchamajigger Venom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's been a while. Has it been on a
Hell,
while? Has it been a year?
It's almost gonna be a year.
Yeah.
Probably more than a year at this point.
Yeah.
So we've got a 3-horse race as to what's taken longer to come out: the Mezcos, this, or the
Yeah.
NECA loot crates.
Oh
so
my
to
god.
say.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot about
I-
those.
I'll be surprised if the loot crates even make it.
That is, yeah. What is going on with Loot Crate? I mean, I completely forgot that I pre-ordered all of them, and
Yo, I'm telling you, a friend of mine, Brian, who was in chat, he sent me, I think it was like a picture, like people complaining about them saying like, "Hey, where's our loot crates?"
now, and it's owned by NECA, right? Tanner, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the company that owns NECA also owns them. Also, ironically enough, they own the Haulathon stuff as well. What was that company they were together with? They do the vinyl toys. I forget their name. Kid Robot, was it?
Yeah, Kid Robot.
Yeah, they also NECA also own them as well.
But no,
it seems.
Kid Robot
Oh,
is
wow.
at the J.J. Abrams company, or
mm-hmm.
am I thinking? Anyways.
No.
Oh,
Bad
though
Robot.
I
You
did
think of
hear.
Bad Robot?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it is Kid Robot. Sorry, Tanner. Continue.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, to iterate on that, one of the podcasts I listened to did also, because they were doing an episode on Pops, they did also refer to Kid Robot, and they specifically said, one of the vendors they were interviewing said, oh, NECA own them as well. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Let's see. Dumb is 5K making? They're through the store. They may have just been through the store. I don't think they're actually making them. Dragon says Toy Amigos always bring them up on their streams, which is very true. Omega Weapon 13 says 5K is based in Southern California now.
Oh, okay.
Dom says I'm waiting on my Don Corleone. It was due in January when I ordered it. Oh, sorry. Dom says Loot Crate was on the way out of business in NECA saved them. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here we go. Equan said, I contacted NECA about the Loot Crate issue, and NECA customer service said they are not associated with Loot Crate, and to bring it up with Loot Crate. I'm so confused.
What is going on?
Dang. It's probably, you know what, probably, even though they're under that banner of NECA, probably a whole different customer service with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've
they're
seen
probably
that where they keep their, like, let's see.
I was going to say they're probably under the same banner, but two separate entities, right? So they don't interact
Right.
with one another, so to say.
Yep. Pokey, I'm not sure. Pokey says, "Is there no show tonight?" I'm not sure, Pokey. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Pokey. Not sure. Then we got the announcement for the last piece in the Disney plus Marvel Studios wave. The Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure wave. It was Miss Marvel. We either guessed it was going to be Miss Marvel or She-Hulk. And she went up for pre-order on Wednesday, I think it was. Wednesday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So, here she is.
Yeah.
Looking very good. Looking very
she
good.
doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
I don't need
Even
her
if we
figure,
haven't
just
seen
need
her in that
Ultron.
costume just yet.
Right. I just need the Ultron body. That's all I need. I don't need the figure. I'm good. Yeah. Like every day Eric said, I just want Ultron. That's it. I just want Ultron. But she looks good. The figure does look great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say it. I
Did you guys see
no, Greg, I think
the?
this is it. That's okay.
Did yeah, I was going to say, did you guys see the? I know they revealed the pictures of Ultron Prime, the Build-A-Figure put together in this, and it
Yeah,
does
I
look
saw
really,
that.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Let's see. I can't wait to. That's all I really want was Ultron. What was it? What is it? Let's see if this one has. It is. This is an actual painted up figure, not a bait. But yeah. I kind of wish they kind of. If they did one, I would have rather them like did one from like the Age of Ultron, like the main Age. For those who read Age of Ultron, like that main one. But it's
I
good.
mean, Ultron wise, I'm kind of waiting for an Annihilation Conquest one, because I thought that was I like the Annihilation and the Annihilation Conquest run.
Yeah.
And the Ultron on there was portrayed as such a badass as well. I figured with the cape, possibly this Build-A-Figure could have substituted for him. So I may end up doing that, just getting the pieces to build the Build-A-Figure, just to have as like Annihilation Conquest Ultron with the leading the phalanx.
This Ultron reminds me so much of Marvel's Capcom Ultron.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that I look at him, I'm like, this looks like a Marvel's Capcom Ultron. Maybe I am missing something, Greg. Greg says 2 Moon Knights, 2 Hawkeyes, Miss Marvel, Sharon Carter. He's saying 1 is, and the 7th is missing. Maybe I am missing 1. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that one's rumored to be She-Hulk. They haven't announced it yet.
Okay, because was it? Is it Mr. Knight that does the piece?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know one of those Moon Knights doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece.
Build-A-Figure piece. I can't remember which one doesn't come with it, to be totally honest with you.
I can't remember if it's Mr. Knight or Moon Knight himself. I think he doesn't come with. I want to say. Yeah, there's Sharon. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I'm not. It's too. It's 1977. Moon Knight. Probably there's no back. Okay, so it's Moon Knight. All right. Moonlight says, I'm scared of the Legends rabbit hole. My foot already got stuck in the Transformers hole and I can't get out. Oof. Sir, that's a deep hole to get into.
Yeah.
Because so many
They
offshoot
both are,
lines
to
with
be totally
Transformers.
honest with you.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely both.
But at least Legends, you can just kind of pick and choose. Transformers, like, ooh, well, you only got two sides. You got Autobots and Decepticons, but then you got the '86 versions. Then you got legacy versions. Then you got this comic version. Then you got this other version. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's like six different. Like you keep going like six different versions.
Different scales. The big thing now is
Yep.
the small 3 3/4 ones called the Legend
Mm.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Joe live stream this week, a proper one.
Mhm.
Once again, we got
Falcon.
I don't understand. Like the thing is, we got more renders again.
Mhm. Yeah.
There was only
That's
like
what they do.
so many prototypes that they did. I think it was like 3 prototypes they showed, but we got
Mhm.
more renders. So we got
Don Johnson.
who I just seen today. I'm sorry.
Don Johnson. He voiced it. Miami Vice. Yeah, animated movie. Yeah.
Well, which is funny because like I was like watching YouTube again today, and I was like, man, Falcon. Like, who's this dude? Like, you seen like what was his name? Flint. Like leading off. They talking about the leadership. He's like, it's Falcon, me, Duke. No, he said Duke, then me, and then you, beachhead. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But
Hawk.
Beach had like the weirdest accent too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this is
Marauder
type.
Barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks good. This is a straight up repaint, I think, of the original.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what the Slaughters, Marauders, and Python Patrol figures have always been, basically.
Oh, Moonlight says Falcon is Duke's brother.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Younger brother.
Look,
It's in the movie.
I didn't watch the movie.
You never saw the animated movie? Oh wow.
Only bits and pieces of it.
Oh wow. It's pretty good.
Look, I was so hyped for like G.I. Joe again. I was like, all right, I'm going to watch G.I. Joe Resolute, the real action hero movie. Where there's consequences.
The 1 hour long animated film, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Real consequences.
It's like, I think it's the best G.I. Joe animated anything ever made. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Like, they actually have to do stuff. Like, Cobra's like, he literally says, I thought, getting the money would get me the power. He's like, no, I need the power first before I get any money. It's like, yo. And he's like, so y'all think that I'm joking? He just blew up Moscow. Moscow was off the map. It was gone. Literally. Like, Resolute starts off with Major Blood getting shot on Capitol Hill.
Mm-hmm. Although the like Dom says in the chat, the original movie intro is legendary.
Oh yeah.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Even the Statue of Liberty.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Cobra. Sorry, I'll get hyped with that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Resolute is super, like amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Repainted
Yes.
bat.
Repaints bats.
Yeah. Yeah. Crimson Bats now.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm good with the bats I got. I don't need any more. Then we got the classic Outback.
Regular Outback, yeah. You see what they did? They released the variant, which was the Slaughters Marauders, or one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Repaints first, and then this guy next.
Exactly, yo.
Looks
good. I'll probably get this one more than I'll get the Tiger Outback one. Yeah. So like everybody, like all the memes are out there. Yeah, let me go ahead and cancel that Tiger Outback. Yeah, let me go ahead and cancel that Tiger Outback and give me a regular Outback.
I don't
Steakhouse.
Sorry, they didn't come out yet before they announced this guy.
Yeah. Get some of these main classic characters. Go to G.I. Joe Resolute characters, because those characters, like Snake Eyes is kind of like part commando, is like part Commando, part classic Snake Eyes, which is nice.
He's way ninja
Mhm.
there also. Oh.
Yeah, Storm Shadow looks great.
They did come out with the 3 3/4 Resolute figures.
Yeah, I don't want the 6-inch figures though.
Yeah.
It's time for 6-inch figures to rise up, rise up. Then you got. I don't remember ever seeing her. Like, well, I guess I shouldn't say that because I don't think I've seen an episode with her in it.
Oh, she was in the original episodes. She actually, the original toy, she came with that 4-wheeler, that car.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks good though. I'm liking what I see.
It does. Yeah.
These look good. Like I'm good with them, except for barbecue. But yeah, Falcon can punch around Flint. He scrubbed my boots. But see, and that was the crazy part. Like in Resolute, you actually see the Joes actually do real work.
Yeah, they totally modernized it, I think.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they did. They're like, yo, they're aiming for us. They're about to shoot us down. Get off the shit, folks. Then we got the announcement of Sergeant Slaughter, which is going to be, I think, the SCC exclusive one. I think it's the SCC exclusive, they said. It comes with a mini Sergeant Slaughter. Comes with a baton. Looks like about 4 hands. No, 2 sets. Well, actually 3 hands grippers. Looks like an AK. I couldn't really tell. And then the glasses and the hat comes off.
Mm-hmm. They've given him hair, haven't they? Like a little comb over.
I couldn't remember. Was it?
Yeah. Especially if well, you didn't see the movie, but he gets beat up in the movie and his hat gets knocked off, and you see his hair and he wipes off his hat. So What's funny though, because even at that time, the real Sergeant Slaughter was like bald, but they give him a nice head animation for that.
All right, so let me retract that. I'm sorry. Pokey says this is not SEC exclusive, but will be released around that time. And Dom says it might not be SEC exclusive. It's confusing. They said it coincides with SEC, but I see people saying it's fan channel. Yeah, it sounds from what I thought they said it was a SEC exclusive figure, but I see I'm proven wrong. Sorry, I won't give out misinformation of the Joes. Giving out classified dossier information.
Sergeant Slaughter's raking in that licensing dough, man. He's got the Mattel license. He's got G.I. Joe. He's got Valor. Woo!
Yeah, he's making the money.
He's got his
they're getting into
in. He's at conventions.
Well, hold on. This is interesting, and I didn't notice this. Vendor said someone said it has no fists.
Oh, really? That's weird.
That'd be sad if it doesn't have any fists.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be odd, especially for like if you're fighting no fists.
Right.
You'd expect him with a fist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want him punching. Like when he showed up in that episode of Serpentor, he showed up. He's like, "Yeah, I got the call," and he came in busting up Alley Viper. He's like, "Yo, pow, pow, pow." He's like, "Yo, I got these bats, pow, pow, pow." Yeah.
You mean when he infiltrated
around? Like, ooh.
You mean when he infiltrated the Terradrome?
No, this is the first episode of the Serpentor.
Arise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and didn't they capture him when he tried to break in?
They captured him. I didn't get that far yet. You
haven't got that far. Anyway, the reason I bring it up because there's this like to me it's like the most ultimate Sergeant Slaughter moment. Like I'm not gonna give it away, but he gets captured, and in order to break out, he unscrews a screw on a control panel with his thumb, with his nail.
Wow, that's mad.
You'll see it. You'll see it.
Only in G.I. Joe. Dragonlight says the digital render had fists, but they didn't show them on the live stream. Okay. All right. Yeah, which is true. Avenger 78. Most of these characters don't have fists, which is on me. Like,
oh, really?
Like, why? Mm-hmm. Most of the G.I. Joe figures don't have fists. Like, I can take out Spirit and Commander. Spirit has trigger hands and he's holding knives. I'm just going to like it makes no sense at all. Oh, let me see. So he has trigger hands, but he's holding
Mhm.
knives. That makes no sense. Why does he have trigger hands? And I have Cobra Commander leader, but doesn't mean the Cobra Trooper leader, and he has no fists either. He has trigger hands.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
I think
Scruffy,
it
they
looks
did a
good
lot
though.
of punching, but where's the fists to punch with?
I think it looks good.
Good. That's,
I wonder
let
how
me
he
get a
scales.
little base charge with him.
Yeah, I wonder how he scales up.
That's a good. That's gonna be a good question. Like from the Joe scale pretty well with Bobby's figures, Valverse, the Action Force figures.
Mm.
Um, it's just gonna. I'm just gonna have that funny meeting where Sarge meets Sarge, and they have a listen. Have let's say, hey, listen here, maggot. And they're like, oh no,
Yeah.
you used to be me, but I used to be you.
Open the Sargeverse, yeah.
Yes, yes. Open the Sarge verse.
Sorry.
He comes in with these straps on, he's like a tank top, like I'm a Sarge of the future. Any
You're the
ideas on
other me.
right? Ryan asks, any ideas on GI Joe Classified HasLab? I have no idea because last year was what?
It was that jet,
Uh,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Sky
yeah,
Striker, right? The retro one.
Scotch record, yes.
Yeah, the
Yep.
retro.
Yeah.
I doubt anything. I hate to say this, but I doubt it'd be anything for 6 inch. If it's something for 6 inch, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, it'll be like a smaller vehicle
Yeah.
kind of thing, maybe.
Hey
I
Jay,
mean,
Jay's toy collect. Sorry, real quick. Jay's toy collection in UK said it's 2:20. I just woke up for a pee just to say hi. Nice to see Tanner UK repping it. Catch the replay. Thank you, Jay.
yeah,
Like, what
yeah. I made sure to have my coffee, my caffeine hit, because as I said at the start of the stream, normally by this time, dead to the world. Just I'm very surprised I'm not sleeping on stream in snoring like a chainsaw.
Now we'll keep you up. We'll be like, hey, wake up, Tanner, wake up.
Wake up, wake up.
Uh, Mike, White Mike Bajita says O-ring was. Oops, the scratch
Yeah,
record was O-ring, not classified.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a retro.
Omega West, is this the CNN of toys? I don't know. Maybe you call.
I don't know
But yeah,
why. Sorry, I've just
no,
noticed something really amusing about this picture. It's just the way Snake Eyes is kneeling down and the way Timberwolf's tail is up. It looks like he's about to pick up his poop.
I can tell.
Snake Eyes is about to pick up his poop. Just that thought just popped into my head just looking at this picture, and I'm like, now I can't unsee it. The fact that I've seen
right.
it now.
Well, this is crazy. Like this is like the what is this like the third or fourth Snake Eyes they've given us already?
Right? Because
Yeah, and this is second timber.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
I mean,
I don't.
I know Snake Eyes is the most popular character, but what exactly is this based off of a different version of Snake Eyes that we have?
So this honestly, this version looks like the one that was like the very first Snake Eyes version
Uh-huh.
that they issued out from classifieds, and
Yes.
then I think
Different head
the
sculpt.
head skull. What's
Yes,
that?
probably the Commando Buck.
Yeah, it looks like the command. Like no, that's not. No, this is not the commando. This is I don't know what they called it. I guess still Snake Eyes or whatever.
Mm.
And they put a scarf on him. I'm corrected again. Jamie Lynn says, "Hey guys, just to clear it up, Hulk was first in command, Falcon was just a lieutenant, and the comic Stalker was just below Duke. Also, Cover Girl drove the Wolverine." Yeah, I kind of quickly remember pointing at you like, hey, like who, like Hawk was just going down the line like, yo, this is your command. So shut up, beach. Remember him just saying, "Shut up, beachhead."
Oh, there you go.
This is Snake Eyes. What's that?
I'm right, Greg. You're reading Greg's comment. I was just gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
Uh, he said
The claim is the color for
they claim he's colored for Resolute, your favorite. They added a scarf and throat hand. So, all right. So based off the
Resolute. He
Resolute,
didn't have a scarf, which is the stupid thing about it. And he didn't have He didn't have Timber in Resolute either. So it's just like, yo, like you're just adding stuff just to add stuff in there.
Are you sure? I can't remember.
In Resolute, no, he did not have Timber. Remember, because when he went off in Resolute, he got they said, "Hey, this message is for you from Storm Shadow," and he clicked on his little flashlight. I forget, not the flashlight. I forget what it's called. See the encoded message in there, and he dipped, and he went over there and he took out some Cobra troopers, and then he had to fight with Storm, and then he pulled back.
Dom says it's based on the
Renegades.
Renegades. I didn't watch that.
Yes, so Renegades, he did have a scarf.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can see this being the Renegades version. Yes. This can't be. Yeah, Resolute. He have half of this stuff. Like Resolute, he just had like like the band, like the straps on, and that was it. Like he just rolled. I just don't. I don't. Yeah, I just don't know if this was needed again. Like we didn't need another Snake Eyes.
I like that packaging.
Yeah, no, on is dope. Is like I love the artwork. The artwork looks amazing on it.
Classic vintage JoJo kind of look.
Yeah, and Moonlight is right. There's no Timber in Resolute, and Scarlet left him for Duke. She sure did. Grace says, I don't remember Timber and Renegades. I didn't see Renegades because I didn't like the animation of Renegades. They gave me that X-Men, what was it that? What was the X-Men show? They had that same animation where they were in school.
Evolution?
Oh.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, it was Evolution.
Yeah. Don't let Brandon hear you say that, because he loves Evolution.
Oh, wait until he comes in July. Hey, Brandon, don't like that X-Men Evolution. It's garbage. And then they showed off their G.I. Joe Transformer Cross. A lot of people said this should have been Hound, which I agree. Shouldn't have been Bumblebee.
Yeah, I agree too.
Mm-hmm.
Or some people are saying too, it was Beachcomber.
That he could have been the Transformer also. Maybe it's because Bumblebee's one of their more popular characters. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been. Craig says Evolution had better animation. I don't know.
Happy Accident is actually right. Beachcomber, because he was this kind of, even though he was blue and gray, he was this kind of like little buggy kind of four-wheeler Transformer. So it's better off than Bumblebee.
Yeah. Oh well, a lot of people like X-Men. I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. I just did. Not sure.
You're going to create an uprising here, Dante, of people who love Evolution, mate.
I sure am. And they'll come to me like, yo, so you didn't like X-Men Evolution, eh? Start coming in, somebody gonna hold me, punch me in the stomach. I didn't think it was great. But the box work on it, like the box art on this, I would love to have. Like just this box art. If this is what the box art looks like, I would love to have this because this is awesome.
Does look good, yes.
I would take that in a heart. All right. Then we finally got to see a little bit more of the 3-0 blood. I figure.
impressive,
They
man.
do not have it here. I got to. What's that?
Impressive. We sneak peeked it last week.
Oh, it is.
I think the new shots that they came out with look great. Uh-oh. Never mind.
This is 1/6 scale, isn't it? Or am I wrong on that one?
No, I think it's
Facebook
112.
there.
Ah, okay.
No, 112. Yeah, so
Interesting.
it's 112. That's what I was.
I think you're
Uh, what's that?
No, I was just gonna.
James Lynn says, yeah, I probably am lag because Google Chrome. So when you open up to Google Chrome, I forget what it. I forget. Like I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. When you'll have two Google Chromes open, it eats up a lot of resources. So, because on Edge.
Were you able to pull up any pics of that bloodshot?
That's what I'm pulling.
No.
All right, come on. Yeah, because it's like dragging it out. That's because I got both.
Yeah.
Here it is. Looks really well. Looks good. No, it's not the 50K. I don't have no 50K. Yeah, nice amount of accessories you get with it. But the figure looks awesome.
It does indeed.
Really good, especially with the soft goods shirt on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in on this, Dante?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes, I
am. Robert Diaz wants to know if they had given a price point. Did we talk about that last week? Or did they say what it was?
No, there's no price point from what I've seen. I haven't seen any price point on these as of yet. I'm going to say probably maybe like 40 to 45. And I might be pushing it. If they go like if there's like $30 to $35, I'm definitely pull the line.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. Definitely looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really good. There's one other thing. I can't remember what it was. Bloodshot of it.
Was it the Mac? Didn't he show off Black Adam? Is that what it was?
He did.
Or no, and then also the just really quick, if you guys saw the trailer, what your thoughts are so, did you see the Black Adam trailer?
Whatchamajigger. Yo, I'm down for that movie. I'm so down for it.
Yeah. It looks good. It certainly looks interesting. Definitely looks interesting. Worth watching. You got the Justice Society in there, don't you?
Yeah.
Or at least certain members. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of surprised the route they took with his costume. It's kind of like more Raps mummified in a way, maybe even a little Moon Knight-ish. It's just not. I thought they would come out with something a little bit more like Shazam, basically, like they did with that movie.
Well, remember, it's all how when you become like when you say the word. it all reflects on you.
Right,
So
right.
like, so the Shazam's like this bright, vibrant color, but Black Adam, he was kind of like in the comics, he was kind of like, okay, I'm going to try doing this for good, but then it's like, all right, well, you know what? Screw everybody.
Mhm.
Didn't Black Adam start off in like Egyptian times or
Yeah.
that culture? Yeah, so
Mhm.
it moves on, uh, builds on that. I would say.
Gnome says, bet the Cape version is a Target exclusive. Probably. Guaranteed. That's, that's probably like, oh yeah, we got these. We got these, the Target exclusive. You want it, you get it. And then we're going to give you the artist proof. Artist proof of Black Adam. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Y'all going to love it.
I can imagine a later variant of this where McFarlane will do the eyebrow raise like like the Rock, just sort of like, yeah. Oh, it's the
Yeah.
eyebrow raise
Who you talking
variant.
to? Right.
Probably be in on that.
Oh my goodness. No, stop it. Stop it.
No.
No, sir. Stop. Don't you give him any money like that. Don't you? Don't you do it. Um. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got, folks.
Oh, one thing before
Uh.
we get out of here. I don't
Mhm.
know if you read Dante. Joe Quesada has left Marvel after decades.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, I mean
that's
he
news
is
to me.
basically the figurehead responsible for bringing him out of that bankruptcy rut in the late '90s. He relaunched them basically with Marvel Knights and the Ultimate Universe. So kudos to him for outstanding job. He had been promoted to where he really wasn't doing anything with the comics anymore, and he was
Right.
kind of doing like the movie stuff, I believe, in the last
Hmm.
decade or so, or maybe even more than that. But enough can't be said about what he did when Marvel was really in a tough spot. And I believe now he's going off into doing his own comics. So,
Oh, really?
comic actor, props to him for his body of work at Marvel.
Hmm.
Thank you, Greg. Greg did remind me about two things I forgot about real quick here before we hop out of here. Um, the pre-order goes up for Series 3 about action with the ladies. Monday, June 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern. He says, "Don't worry, rushing to get there before they sell out. We'll make sure you get in to get some." And he provided a direct link on Instagram on Valverse.com. Valverse Instagram, Valverse.com/series3-3. So definitely go ahead and make sure you get ready to pre-order those. Yes, Greg, Cyclone is in the movie. This thing is here. Why is this not? Yes, she was in the trailer too. She's like a quick hint in the trailer. What was it? Typing. And then showed off some new stuff as well. You can ride Moose now. I might have to get that Moose.
It's a good looking moose.
I just may have.
Yeah.
Those
It is
antlers.
in the
Yeah.
Centaur. I just want the Moose
Yeah.
and the Centaur. They said if you caught the weekly Four Horsemen O'Clock show on YouTube channel, it was Wednesday. You got to see some production samples of deluxe figures, and I think it's the Illithania wave. I'm not sure. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I didn't stream. Chris and George shared their awesome image, which shows the scales of each of these new figures alongside Artemis and yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I really think that the photo illustrates just how imposing some of these figures will be. So these look good. Yeah. See, hopefully they'll have some at Legion cons when I go up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to do for Legion Con and get me a moose, a moose, a moose, a moose, a moose,
A moose in the hoose, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
a moose in the hoose, moose in the moose. Almost, dang, I almost sound like Willie doing that. A moose in the moose, the moose in the hoose. And Dan would be proud. He'd be like, yes, yeah. And thanks Tim for Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, dun, 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 dun. Dr. Zayas, Dr.
Oh,
Zayas, dun, dun, dun.
that's gonna be stuck
That's
in my head all night now. I'm not gonna be able to get to
Dr.
sleep after
Zayas.
this.
Dr.
Thanks for
Zayas,
that.
Dr. Zayas. You're welcome. Yo, Dr. Zayas. It goes out every time. That's a song. Um. Oh, Alex,
Oh,
you had some stuff to come out this week, didn't you?
I did. Maybe I can real quickly pull it up and share it with you guys. Yes, issue 3 of the Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossover series that I did the exclusive collector's covers for. Number 3 came out. So yeah, I believe, I think the last time I checked on the IDW site, they had like 11 copies left. So if you're interested in getting them there, yeah, just going over to the IDW site, you can buy directly from them. You could also get it like on eBay and stuff. I think I saw it for too, and all over, and all your comic book stores. So yeah, check it out. I do not have any pictures on hand, so sorry about that.
At Order Monster, my comic store, sir.
Yeah.
That's right. It is say, hey, and it say, and you know what it says? It says Alex Sanchez. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg, for the pronunciation. Ilitha. Ilithia. Ilithia. She's ill. She's dope. That's what we'll call her. Ill dope.Ildopia. It says, FYI, the horse, centaur, moose are all the same based by the figure that fits to replace the horse/moose heads on the brute scale that come in the Poxus wave. Oh, okay. Can't wait to get my Poxus wave as well. Yeah. All right, folks. Thank you, Tanner, for hanging with us. Appreciate you hanging out late with us.
Yes.
Again, thank you. It's fun.
Thank
It
you
was fun.
very much for having me. It's an honor to be on the show. Chill with you guys for a very late evening.
Bedtime.
Yes, I'm about ready for bed. Go to sleep. Make sure the door is closed so the cat doesn't come in to wake me up to let her out. Although I may have to keep it up, I don't want to keep it open. I don't want to have an accident inside. But yeah, pleasure as always to be with you guys. Thank you for having me on again.
And we'd love to have you back on again sometime soon.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then Dan who'd be like, pow, pow, pow.
That's it? That's all he'd say? Just pow pow? Over
Pow,
and over?
pow, pow, pow. Yeah.
And then he'll do a little hair
Hair
thing.
Mm.
You know, hold on, I think I got it here. And then I'm like, okay, so fraud is not working right now, so I'm going to read all the super chats for you. I love you, Dan. I love you. And then Brand's just sitting there chilling. It's like,
Mm.
and then you see Brandon just going like this, like,
Because
yeah,
he's
so
playing with his toys. That's exactly right.
Brandon be like, yeah, Dan, it's pretty good. But it'd be really great. And then he shakes the finger in front of everybody like that. Like, I want to play my speedball, but I ain't got it. Brandon, come on, you're killing me here.
You know what? I want to see Dante's impression of me now. So to say, you've gone through Dan, you've gone through Brandon. What you got in store for me? Come on now.
No, Tanner, no, I wouldn't do that. I cause trouble, but Brandon comes overseas and he starts beating me up too. So Dan's just waiting, like, wait till he comes over here. I'm just gonna get him right at the airport. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Class Cluster says, "Wait, Dante, did you see the new Lightyear ship? The armadillo, same size as Buzz's ship." Yes, I've seen pictures of it. I gotta see. I just want to see how 6-inch figures fit in there. I really like to see that drop ship. How that drop ship, like how big really it is to fit 6-inch figures in there. So I gotta see a little bit more of it before I say yes to that as well. Because as you know, vehicles take up space. I got another vehicle coming, and I can't wait to get that. Alex knows my vehicle. I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
I might redo that scene with the fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's like something in the way.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Colossal. Yes, definitely. Send me a link when you get when you do the review, because I would like to see it. All right, folks, we're getting out of here. Fantastic car, maybe. I have been working on a fantastic car, honestly. I've just been trying to figure out a way to print it. That's it. Hope you all ready for some AEW Dynamite. Because that tournament was kind of lackluster. So
Yep.
it is what it is. Unfortunately, Punk's out. All right, folks. From Alex, from me, thank you again, Tanner, for joining us.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe. Hope happy hunting to each and every one of you for your favorite toys. And if you had a bad week, don't worry about it. Just pick up a figure, start playing with it, and all be right again. Take some of the worries away. We will see you all next week. Stay safe. Later, y'all.